Goedemorgen, goedemorgen allemaal. Tuinierders van Findhorn. Bonjour mes amis en France. Ici Imelda de Normandie pour Findhorn. Je suis là pour tout. Hey, hoi Annette, hoi Rian. Hallo Marijke. Hallo Matthijs, goedemorgen. Bonjour, good morning and good evening people from Australia. Goedemorgen Paula. Wat fijn dat jullie er allemaal zijn. I must not make the mistake to keep talking Dutch. Anyway, I'm glad we are here. Gardeners of the Findhorn garden. Yeah, I say gardeners, but you know, with everything what's happening in the world today is we better be firefighters. Really firefighters. And in the wisdom of the horse we learn a lot about the capacities of firefighters, their roles. I can tell you a little bit later. I can tell you a little bit more about them. Oh, my dog. But anyway, today we will start our beautiful meditation of Eileen. And this week there were so many strange energies and many things happening and portals and situations in families that, my God, there is a lot happening. And it makes me feeling silent inside. And sometimes I had the feeling like what Jesus was saying in his last hours. My God, why did you desert me? It's like we are here on our own 2 feet. And maybe that's also a message of horses, to be in the world as gardeners, as keepers of this earth, of the new earth. It's transforming after the fires. Yes. So let's form this circle of light all together and hold hands. Really be there for Mother Earth in her process at the moment. And let's give her the promise that we will take care of her in the springtime when everything will renew and the water is sprinkling on Mother Earth. So when we have our hands together, we can really close our eyes and take a big deep breath and feel our neighbor countries, our neighbors, and feel the unity. Take another deep breath and feel the love for the planet. Because our planet is really crying. And let's listen to the guidance of Eileen. And it's also the guidance of God. Today, August 10th, Dominique would be here, but her father is still so very ill, so she went back to London. Do you want to do something to help the world situation? Then look within, for never forget that it all starts in the individual. As you change your consciousness to love, peace, harmony and unity, the consciousness of the whole world will change. But it's not always very pleasant when you start doing it. You will find dark spots which need to be cleared within yourself. You will find that your motives are not always of the highest, and that our likes and dislikes are far more pronounced than you imagined. You will find that you are very inclined to discriminate when there should be no discrimination. For all are one in my sight. You will find that your love for one another is not all it should be. Start putting all your cards on the table and determined to do something about it. And start doing it now. There is no better time. I am here to help you. Call upon me and let me guide your every step. Let's go into the silence, each for ourselves, into our own heart. Let's go into the shared silence. Do you want to do something to help the world situation? Then look within, for never forget that all starts in the individual. As you change your consciousness to love, peace, harmony and unity, the consciousness of the whole world will change. But it's not always very pleasant when you start doing it. You will find dark spots which need to be cleared within yourself. You will find that your motives are not always of the highest and that your likes and dislikes are far more pronounced than you imagined. You will find that you are very inclined and discriminate when there should be no discrimination, for all are one in my sight. You will find that your love for one another is not all it should be. Start putting all your cards on the table and determined to do something about it, and start doing it now. There is no better time. I'm here to help you. Call upon me and let me guide your every step. So this is the beautiful book of Eileen, opening the doors within. And before this year of the horse began, we already had many lessons about horses. When they are in the fires and you open their stables, they know where to go. They know how to follow their leader. And there's someone in the back who is supporting them. This is what we can learn from horses. And also from the firefighters. And I promised you to tell us a little bit about these 5 roles of horses. Maybe it's the same as an instrument in an orchestra, but the 5 roles of horses are for today. For today, we can use them. The horse, the stallion, the black stallion is dominant, but he is not aggressive. There's leadership in horses. There are leaders, but the horses have empathy in their leadership. They take care of each other. They have a relationship with each other. And they have a perspective to meditate, to watch. They just like the grazing in the green pastures. Then they are happy. And the last role is that a horse is really a prey animal, but sometimes they have to be, like the firefighters, a predator. You know, a predator is taking action. That's it. They take good action. So I'm wishing you a beautiful, beautiful week and a peaceful week. And stay connected with our Findhorn community. Tomorrow morning we are back again. I want to thank you all for being here. To start with, Alex and Matthijs, thank you for your technical support today. Thank you very much. Dankjewel, Matthijs. Thank you, Alex. And I want to thank you for your presence in this beautiful meditation. So, thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Rebecca from New York, must be night by the time we have our meditation. And thank you the people from Australia. Have a good night's sleep. And thank you. Dankeschön alle Leute aus Deutschland. Tack så mycket från Lena, Eva from Sverige, Norway. I speak a lot of languages because I have traveled a lot on Mother Earth, so I know how beautiful she is. I know how wonderful, how great this garden of Findhorn is, and we hope to see you there one day. We hope to see you all. Anyway, enjoy your day. I probably forgot some languages. Oh yes, bon dia. And Dominique, all the best with Papa, your father. Bye bye.